Hello, we're back. Welcome to episode, I believe, 4 of TEW 2020 WWE series. We are booking, or have already booked. I'm going to go ahead and start the show here. Well, I won't start it yet. Um, it's been a second. Um, I haven't, been a couple days, been a few days, since I've uploaded again. I feel like we're getting pretty good reception, pretty good, viewer count. Not that many comments or likes or anything like that, but I'm not worried about that. It's early in the game here, so um, take my gum out there for a second. Yeah, we're back. We are. We've already booked Saturday night's main event, um, and this is Monday Night Raw. So, uh, yeah. Um, I will say I am working on some other series. I'm working on an AEW series, which is kind of big because I got Ring of Honor, and I kind of want to work with Ring of Honor. But if I want to work with Ring of Honor, I don't want to just do women's division of Ring of Honor. I want to do Women of Honor because I know they've done that before, and I want to book that too. Um, so it's not so much the booking part because, to be honest with you, those are going to be developmental, and I'm going to book them just like how this is here, match, promo match. I'm not going to do a whole lot of storytelling uh, in those brands. Just kind of getting them reps, getting them where they need to go. AEW with the main roster is an entirely different story, but their roster is so huge, and I'm trying to put people where they need to go in Ring of Honor, and there's a lot of older people in Ring of Honor, so I'm trying to, who do I want to keep, who do I want to not keep, and then who do I want to bring to the main roster, and then I got to look over the main roster again. It's a lot, so I'm working on AEW, but it's a lot. So that'll come up very soon, but for right now we got WWE, and yeah, let's start this off here. We'll start the show. Piper Niven versus Mia Yim. Piper Niven defeats Mia Yim with a Michinoku driver. I mean, that seems like a pretty appropriate finishing move. I don't actually know what her finishing move is, but Michinoku driver seems pretty standard for Piper Niven. So then we go to a promo with JBL and Baron Corbin. I wanted to get these guys on Raw. I don't think I could have this last Raw. Um, I haven't booked this Raw yet, so I don't know if I can get them in there yet. But they're here on Saturday night's main event. My logo here. I switched over the picture filters, so some of these pictures are gonna be a little bit different. I think his is. I don't think we've seen him, but his is. And I haven't switched that over yet, so that'll be there next time. Raw will be there, but Saturday night's main event logo's not. JBL comes out, hypes up Baron Corbin. I like this duo in real life, so I'm gonna try and make it work here. They're on Saturday night's main event, so I don't know how it's gonna go. So got a 62, not bad, not bad. Into a tag team match with Subpar Wrestling. Chelsea Green and Carmella defeat Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. I know I've had them in a tag team before. I'm trying to look for tag teams that have excellent chemistry. And you can see I'm working with that Chelsea Green. I've had her in a couple tag teams now. Um, I'm trying to find them with excellent chemistry because I was watching. I think I already said this last time, but I was watching NWA the other day, and the pay per view. Enough said, and they had a tag team match, and there was two actual tag teams, and they were doing their thing. So I really liked the the idea of the tag team. Now that I've seen it actually in action, I'm gonna try and figure it out. We're gonna have to do a lot of experimenting with Chelsea Green with all of these women. So we might sign some more women. We might, you know, do what we have to do. But yeah, it'll happen if it happens. If it, you know, next segment. 49. Carmella submits Candice LeRae with a modified head scissors. And Elias promo, a concert. 79, really good with Elias there. And then Elias versus Sean Devar. We had Elias. Sean Devar, we got, call him an enhancement talent, I guess. Jobber. Uh, he's a wrestler. Enhancement talent. Handle changes. Oh, I guess we changing his gimmick. And great enhancement talent of great. Standard gimmick. Perfect. 55. Boston Crab. And then we have an Alpha Academy promo. I always call him American Alpha. Alpha Academy. Neither one of them did good going off script. But 45 for Alpha Academy. And in the main event, we had Mustafa Ali versus Bronson Reed in a 66 rated segment. Mustafa Ali defeats Bronson Reed with a reverse 450. 70 from Mustafa Ali. That is great. We probably going to feature him a little bit more, but we're going to finish the show here. 65 overall. We are in the Barclays Center. I think it held like 17,000 fans, and we're only going to get like 9 to 10. So, again, I'm going for realism with where they actually went. So, what does it really mean to sell out a stadium in this game? Anyways, it doesn't. You're selling tickets either way. So, we're going to finish the show here, and we are going to book Monday Night Raw, and I'll be right back. All right, and we are back with Monday Night Raw booking. As you can see, a couple things on the screen here. We got Chelsea Green again and Nikki Cross and Emma and Natalia. I'm trying everything I can to see if I see any one of these women have good chemistry. It's in there somewhere. It's got to be in here somewhere. Let's see, Natalia's declining physical ability. That's never good. That always kind of puts me off using them. But it's Natalia, so I wasn't planning on using her a lot anyways. Um, yeah. 40, Nikki Cross pinned Emma with the perfect storm. Natalia was head and shoulders above everybody else. Gimmick change. Oh, and Mauro Ranallo makes his Monday Night Raw commentating debut. I don't think he ever commentated when he was actually with the company his first time. I don't think he ever did it on Raw. He did it on SmackDown, and then he went to NXT. I don't think he ever did it on Raw, so he's returning on Raw. I don't remember if I had said anything about Mauro Ranallo. I'm pretty sure I did. It says often. It doesn't really matter. So, next segment. Then we go straight into it. Cody Rhodes. Now, fair warning, this is going to be the exact same segment that actually happened on Monday Night Raw because it was perfect. So Cody Rhodes comes out. He gives a 97. That's just beautiful. Addresses the warning from Paul Heyman on SmackDown. I don't know if he actually did that or not, but he says what he says, and then we go to the next segment. Paul Heyman comes out. He interrupts. They share the Dusty Rhodes stories until it gets personal with Paul Heyman saying Dusty Rhodes always said Cody Rhodes was the favorite son, but Roman Reigns was always the son he wished he had. And Cody yells, he's just trying to win a wrestling championship, but everybody keeps making it personal. And he's not going to be the one to pay for it. His boy Roman Reigns is at WrestleMania in 85. There. What a way to get off Monday Night Raw to a start. And then we go into Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin taking on the OC, and Cedric Alexander pinning Carl Anderson with a lumbar check with a 60 for the match. See, I mean, these guys got good chemistry. I mean, that might be programmed into the mod, but that's beside that point. They get the win here. MVP comes out and celebrates with Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. So we're doing that Hurt Business reunion storyline here, and Let me tell you what's gonna happen. I don't know about that. Next segment, Robert Roode makes his main roster return back to Monday Night Raw. He comes out with the glorious gimmick. Glorious! He comes out with that gimmick again because it was never fully featured on the main roster in the first place, to be honest. He was always in tag teams, so singles run for Robert Roode. I know he had a United States Championship, but that was like when it was very forgettable. They were just passing it back and forth. So on SmackDown, so 51 for Robert Roode there, and then we go into the match. A 62 rated. Robert Roode defeats Kira Tozawa with the. I think he has like a glorious DDT and also has like a Roode bomb or something like that. But payoff is what it says it is. Kira Tozawa gets better than Robert Roode here, but yeah. Oh, Robert Roode declining physical ability. I hate that. I know I'm in that age and I know he's older, but man, that's fine. Robert Roode on Monday Night Raw, 62. And we get Bayley coming out with Damage Control, addressing Lita's involvement from last week. Ooh, Lita's not here, but Bayley says, I want you here next week in this ring to tell me exactly what you were doing on Bayley's side last week. And then that segues into a tag team match. Yes, we have Nikki Cross doing double duty. We're doing everything we can. I thought both those tag teams could have been nice. Nikki Cross and Piper Niven. Of course, Dakota Sky and Kai have great chemistry, but Piper Niven and Cross don't have great chemistry. Not that they have bad chemistry, but it's different when they have great chemistry versus like no chemistry because it's just like a tag team all together. I mean, sometimes it's okay, like Braun Strowman and Ricochet, but they have pretty good chemistry together. That's the difference in a tag team. But Io Sky 65 above everybody else, 62 in this match. They're 53 for Nikki Cross there. But yeah, Damage Control defeat Nikki Piper with Kai pinning Niven with a top rope splash. And then we got a pretty big segment here. Adam Pearce is addressing the double pinfall from last week from The Miz and Montez Ford going into the Elimination Chamber match. Now, Adam Pearce says, you both aren't just going to get in this match. You have to fight for it. So The Miz will be taking on Mustafa Ali, while Montez Ford will be taking on Baron Corbin tonight in another qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber. Miz is pissed off. He can't handle having to fight again. He won last week. Montez Ford says, I'll fight again because I'll win again. Because that's who Montez Ford is, and that's who The Miz is. As much as I love The Miz, that's who he is. There's a lot of green on this screen. I love it. Everybody. Ali, Ford, Miz. JBL's not on there, but we just know he was good. 66 in this segment. And that goes straight into The Miz versus Mustafa Ali. And Mustafa Ali actually gets the win over The Miz in 7 minutes and 50 seconds with a fast roll-up in a 66 rated segment. So Mustafa Ali is going to the Elimination Chamber for the United States Championship. And The Miz gets 62. Ali gets 67. What a swerve, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't plan for Mustafa Ali to be in this match at the Elimination Chamber, but I seen he got a 70 on Saturday Night's main event, and I figured we gotta do something with him. We can't just have him do nothing. And Miz is holding back, and he's declining physically ability. So that's fine. 66 rated segment. Mustafa Ali going to the Elimination Chamber match. Then we go straight into Montez Ford and Baron Corbin, which I was not expecting. Thought we had some other stuff in there, but we go straight into Montez Ford and Baron Corbin. Montez Ford beats Baron Corbin with a frog splash in a 65 rated match. He done it in 12 minutes and 12 seconds. Brashaw did some good work at ringside. Everybody does good. Definitely a very hot crowd. Baron Corbin is penalized for declining physical ability. How old is Baron Corbin? I'm gonna have to look that one up. Baron Corbin declining physical ability. I don't know about that one. That's a bit spectacle because he's only like 35 at most. He's not that old. Ah, I don't know about that one. 65 Montez Ford's going to go to the chamber. Then we get the video of Dominic and Rhea Ripley. I should have put Rhea Ripley in this segment too, but I didn't. Dominic and Rhea Ripley going on to ruin Rey Mysterio and his wife's Valentine's Day dinner. Same segment. Goes on to the dinner. Dominic can't pay. Rhea pays because she's a strong, independent woman and she don't need no man to pay. That's who Rhea Ripley is. 57. Not that great, but it's you know. Then we get up another pretty big segment. Edge backstage runs into Judgment Day, hanging out with Seth freaking Rollins. Forgot to change that. So Edge runs into the Judgment Day and Seth Rollins. Edge looks at Rollins and says, "What are you doing with them?" I mean, it makes sense. You're challenging for the United States Championship at the Elimination Chamber. And if you don't win that, you're not going to WrestleMania, where you should probably be in the main event. You've fallen a little far. Seth says, "I haven't fallen far." And you know what? You want to know how far I've fallen, Edge? How about you meet me in that ring tonight? And I'll show you how far I've fallen. Judgment Day's back there egging him on. He's back there. He says, "Yeah, Finn Balor's doing his thing. Damien's back there doing his thing. Dominic's back there doing his thing." And, yeah, Edge accepts. So, the main event of Monday Night Raw, Edge versus Seth freaking Rollins. 71 rated segment. Beautiful segment. Next segment is Mia Yim versus Rhea Ripley. Oh, that is not good. Sustained a separated shoulder, winning it with the Riptide in 13 minutes and 35 seconds is Rhea Ripley in a 54 rated segment. That is not good at all. Next segment. Yeah, I see it, Molly Holly. Bianca Belair comes out to confront Rhea Ripley about the challenge that she made last week from winning the Royal Rumble. Belair says, "You want to fight at WrestleMania? Let's fight at WrestleMania, but you got a huge challenge on your hands." 75 rated segment. I really, really hope Rhea Ripley's not going to be out. She might be out for Elimination Chamber, but hopefully she's back. We're going to have a whole nother month to book up to. We're going to have a month and a half, really, at this point, because only 2 weeks into February. So hopefully Rhea Ripley's going to be back for WrestleMania. That's going to be rough. And hopefully she can work segments. 75. Separated shoulders, so it didn't seem too bad. Right into the main event, Edge versus Seth freaking Rollins. And with the distraction at ringside from Finn Balor, Seth Rollins hits the curb stomp. 1, 2, 3 in 15 minutes. Seth Rollins gets the win over Edge. 77 rated match. Not too terribly bad. Declining physical ability, obviously. It's Edge. We love Edge, but deserves better color commentary. I'm pretty sure I have it on Corey Graves, which isn't the greatest color commentator, I don't think. He's a better announcer. 77 rated segment, and then the Judgment Day just come out and attack. Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley come out to attack. So, hopefully this segment shows that she can come out and still attack. That's what she does. She comes out, she still attacks. Beth Phoenix comes down for the save, but it gets too much when Damian Priest and Dominic come in behind him with a 67 rated segment, and Judgment Day stand tall over Edge and Beth Phoenix This is after last week of Beth Phoenix taking out Dominic Mysterio with the Glam Slam, I think it's called. Um, yeah, 83 rated segment. Balor, Rhea, Damien, Dominic standing tall over Down, Edge, and Phoenix. And then in a post match, we didn't have a very good match, but it was Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn versus Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. It was post show. Um, decided to toss this in here, see what happens. Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn did not do well as a tag team, so we got a 51 rated segment. Plus, it was a post show, so those never really get good. I never usually do them, but I did it. You know, then we finished the show. We get an 80 rated Monday Night Raw. Feel it could be a little bit better, but we did really good. I'll take an 80. I'll take an 80. We're building a lot of things. Robert Roode returns. There's a lot of stuff I really want to put in there too. I still have Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar in there somewhere that I still need to toss in there. But they're going for WrestleMania and Elimination Chambers, so I'm not too concerned about it. Um, and in reality, this week would be the go home show to Elimination Chamber. We're doing it on week 4 of September or February on Sunday. So, um, yeah. Uh, and in real life, Elimination Chambers tomorrow. So, definitely, if you're watching this, put down in the comments your predictions for Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns of what might happen. KO's probably going to return. Don't know what. I don't know what's going to happen. You know, I read on Reddit all the time, and there's a lot of predictions. I don't think any one of them's going to come true. I think they're going to do something way out of left field that none of us can actually predict. Because I'm seeing a lot of things like Jey Uso is going to turn heel, and it doesn't make going to turn back to the Bloodline, which doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense for him to come back and screw Sami Zayn. It does in the sense that Sami Zayn might lose the match, and Jey Uso is going to be the one to screw him out of it. I don't see that happening because it doesn't make any sense. Why would Jey Uso step away from the bloodline? Why would he acknowledge Sammy acknowledging him? It doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. And then I'm saying like KO is gonna come back and turn heel, which really doesn't make any sense because why would he turn heel after pulling Sami Zayn out of the bloodline? That doesn't make any sense. Um, and a lot of things don't make a lot of sense. So, 80 rated segment on Raw. Let's finish the show here. I might have some things brewing in a couple things. So we're gonna see. Hopefully, I don't think any of that's gonna pop up, but we'll see if Rhea Ripley is hurt, injured. We'll look at the. Okay, I got some things there. I got decisions. I got this here. Rhea Ripley's injury didn't make the front page. Next caster's back at 100%. New faces for ROH. And yeah. No, I don't want to do that. I'll look at Rhea Ripley's injuries, and I will update you on that in the next episode, which would be Primetime Wrestling. The 4, well, no, actually won't because I do them all at once. So the next one's going to be SmackDown. And I'll update you on Rhea Ripley. And if you like the series, go ahead, comment down below. Give me your predictions for Elimination Chamber tomorrow. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks.